Well, a lot of people have been talking about making sheet pan nachos, including yours truly, but why not sheet pan kettle chips? Let me show you my ideas for this great crowd-pleasing snack. So for our chips, we'll be topping them with 2 different types of cheese, an aged white cheddar and some blue cheese, 2 different types of onions, some green onions or scallion, and a shallot. And I happen to have a slice of crispy bacon left over from this morning's breakfast, as well as an interesting ingredient, Balsamic Glaze, which is pretty available now in most grocery stores. Okay, let's put it together. The first thing I'm focusing on is our shallot, because I actually want to pickle the shallots as a topping. And I'm only using about, half a shallot, a couple of tablespoons if we were to measure that out. But in a small little bowl here, I'm going to top our shallot with a little bit of white vinegar, as well as a pinch of sugar and some salt. About a teaspoon or so of table salt. And then we'll just give those shallots a little bit of a mix up and let them hang out in this liquid to get a nice pickly taste, which will only take about 15 minutes or so. You could certainly do this ahead of time, even a whole day ahead, and just let them sit. They also will tend to brighten up a little bit more in terms of their pink color. Okay, I think our toppings are in order, and the volume of toppings is really up to you. I kind of think, what would I want to put on a baked potato, and some of those things are the inspiration to me. I have a sheet pan here. This is a little smaller one because I'm going to do a little toaster oven action for my chips, but whatever sheet pan you like and amount of chips. Now I've chopped up and actually crumbled up about 2 to 3 ounces of this white cheddar. I find that more aged white cheddars do crumble nicely, and I like crumbles, or perhaps cubes if you would, so that you get little pockets of cheese. This is about 2 to 3 ounces, and about the same amount of our blue cheese. I think it's a nice contrast to the sharpness of the white cheddar, sort of that interesting blue cheese flavor. And then we're going to put this in the broiler, or the toaster oven broiler here just a moment, and I think the whites of the scallions work well going under a little bit of that heat to soften them as well. When all of this comes out, we'll top it with our crispy bacon, the green scallions, our pickled shallot, as well as a little balsamic drizzle. Just a moment under the broiler until all of our cheese is nice and melty. Looks really good and sizzly. Just a little bit of browning on the chips and all the cheese is nice and bubbly. Loaded sheet pan kettle chips. I hope you try making this for yourself and for a crowd of your friends, and I hope you enjoy. I'm going in. Looks so good. I'll have to go to the gym tomorrow.